I'd imagine being stuck in that time loop, repeating the same day again and again and again. It's a bit like Groundhog Day. We love that movie. Well, that's exactly what it is, and it goes a little something like this to remind you.
I mean, what's not to like in a quaint little place like this? Who doesn't dig a crocheted pillowcase like this?
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful, though not entirely unexpected. With this low pressure, the southerly winds we compete.
Now that's my kind of scene. Straight from its record-breaking run in London, Groundhog Day, the musical is now showing down under, and we're delighted to say stage stars Andy, Karl and Elise McCann join us now. Morning to you both.
Good morning. I'm so happy everybody just saw me in my underwear.
I know, well, we're all about to see it live on stage. That's what we love about it. Andy, you've done this show overseas. You've had so much success. You've won all the awards for it. What's the magic of this show? What do you love about it?
I'm living my own Groundhog Day within Groundhog Day. I am the guy who's having the metaphysical idea of actually living the same day over and over again with the show, but I enjoy it so much. I'm invested so much. I get to have new cast members come along and really show me something new about the show all the time. There's something really inherently wonderful about this piece and what it teaches me and what it teaches the audience, while we're having a bunch of laughs, and I got comedy bruises all over me. So.
Is it because that Tim Minchin has written a show that only you can perform? Is that the reason why you're being shipped around the world?
Yes.
You sleep in a glass case every night.
Yeah, they wheel me out in my underwear and I do the show. It's every night. No, I think I just can't let it go in a certain way.
No, but, he's like exceptional.
I hear he's amazing.
It is like this show and this role is like unparalleled. Like, he never leaves stage.
I think you could play Phil.
Absolutely not. This is your role, and we're going to stay on you.
He's amazing.
Yeah, that's what Elise been saying. Yeah.
So how are you feeling, Elise, about joining this show now?
Oh, I feel so lucky. I saw the show originally when it was on Broadway with Andy. Obviously, we didn't know each other at the time. And it was amazing. I remember seeing it thinking I would love to do that show, but I didn't think there was anything in it for me. And so when it came round, I just thought, well, you know, I'll go and see it here again. And so I was over the moon to get to do it. It's such a beautiful piece. As Andy said, it's like so funny, which I love, but it also has this amazing heart, and it's got all that Minchin spikiness as well as, you know,
he's a genius.
A genius.
Yeah,
so it's kind of, you know, got everything you want.
Well, I think audiences are loving this, and it's getting such raves, Andy. But what do you like working with Aussie creatives? Because we're a little different. We take things a little differently here. How's Elise and the team treat me?
I mean, you know, hard to work
Sorry
with.
about Elise, but the rest
she's so unhappy all the time.
I'm happy to be here. Terrible to work with.
Terrible to work with. No, like I said before, everyone's bringing something new to this, and Elise has unlocked things about the role that I've seen over and over and over.
Yeah.
And so, what's wonderful about doing a show like this is that people who reinvest in it and find a journey with it, I get to pick and take those little pieces that they see and use it for my own performance, so I'm constantly alive and invested.
But it's not the movie, right? So that was the thing where you were saying you're living your own Groundhog Day. At least I remember talking to you through the rehearsal process. Like,
oh my gosh.
You have to, like, every time you enter a scene, just one word slightly different, like the movie?
Exactly. It's like same, but different. It just slowly shifts tiny moments. And Andy, obviously, kind of like, for the rest of us in the cast, we're essentially living the same day. And he does different things, which then creates that ricochet effect of how a single person's
This is why you're the only person who can do it.
It literally is. Yeah. Like, it's mental. I frequently say wrong lines, and Andy saves me. So.
Sure. Why not?
Well, as a little aside, Andy, you did fly into Sydney yesterday in the peak of Sydney's storms.
Yes.
You and Taylor, you were on her flight.
That's okay. Yeah, Taylor, all the Swifties were with me.
So hopefully you're going to enjoy some better Australian conditions.
Yeah, I think Sydney is definitely worth being explored. I actually dropped by your theatre the other day just to see, you know, everything that I could see. We had some great dinner. We took advantage of being inside and away from the weather.
You got to see the Harbour Bridge today.
And the Harbour Bridge.
Yeah.
Today.
Well, you know what? You can only see Groundhog Day in Melbourne. That's how you got to go. Groundhog Day, the musical, at groundhogday.com.au. Don't miss it. It's a limited series because you've got to, I guess, go do it somewhere else, Andy. Singapore.
Who knows where I'll show up.
Yeah.
It'll be me.
You can count on it. So great to have you both in the studio. Thanks for coming in. Lovely to chat.